All right. Welcome back, you Inglorious Bastards. We're magnificent bitches. It is I, Doc Camo, and we're back for another thought of the day. It's been a couple of days. Been hunting, craziness. Things just keep popping up. Life. Even this, I'm recording this early, and it's probably going to go up late because of editing, because I have to go fucking do something. And I get like this little white hair. I can't even grab it here, but I mean, white hair is not that bad. It happens when you get old. It's part of what it is. But we're going to talk about a few things to hear, like wokeness or anti-wokeness. We're going to talk about them trying to turn on Antifa now, and TV channels trying to brainwash your children and stuff. But before we get into that, please like, share, subscribe, review, do all the things that help us boost this algorithm. Share us on Facebook, share us on Twitter, share us on the platforms that we are not on, because that helps us immensely. Go to the website, www.that'sapoint.squarespace.com, join the email list, become a member. All this helps us join the merch store. We're going to have a plant-based beer shirt coming up because of Chuck Schumer's stupid tweet. Thank you, Joe Biden. I can enjoy plant-based beer, because I didn't realize that beer wasn't plant-based. I mean, all beer is plant-based, dumbass, but whatever. That's just the way it is. That's how you're going to have we have to sell merchandise. We have to have member benefits and such in order to stay afloat, because censorship is, I mean, mine is pretty good, but censorship is out of control, and that's the only way we can do it is by working together. And you need to come here, pup, and you need to lay down. It's way too early down for you to be like yelling and screaming at me. You don't go up for another 2 hours anyway. I'm going up early, so go to bed. Sorry. Sorry about that. But anyway, first thing we're going to get into is the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I watched the first 2 episodes of that when it first came out, like week to week, and I shut it off. I mean, I already canceled Disney because of Gina Carano, but I shut that off. I was watching it at my friend's house because I thought it was getting woke. It seemed to be going woke. It was in certain BLM moments that didn't need to be there, like a cop. If you don't know, a cop comes up to Bucky and Sam that are arguing, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, and they go up to Bucky and they're like, "Are you all right, white man? This black man yelling at you," and blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's funny because they end up arresting Bucky because he has a warrant. But anyway, they didn't know who Falcon was at first. One of the other cops had to come up and tell the cop, like, no, a cop's going to know who the fucking Avengers were. So, like, it is what it is. That's just artificially inserted. So I thought it was going to get garbage. But boy, was I fucking surprised. This is probably one of the most conservative or middle-of-the-road shows that I've seen in a long fucking time. It's ultimately the story of a black veteran struggling between the racial history of America and his love for freedom and the Constitution and the flag, and when people keep telling him that it's wrong, the system doesn't work, it's over, it's broken, and he ultimately tells him to fuck off, becomes Captain America, and beats Antifa with the shield painted with an American flag. It's glorious. I still get like an episode or so left. I mean, I got spoiled because I'm glad I got spoiled because it's what put me back on the show to watch it, and I'm so glad that I'm watching it. It is the ultimate story of America that we need right now. A black American rejecting wokeness and embracing America. It almost makes me cry. It almost brings tears of fucking joy to my face. Bold move, bravo Disney. I did not expect you to take it that way. I expected you to go the other direction like you normally do. You always go left field, and you went to right field this time, or center field, because it did bring up issues of racism and stuff, because we do have issues of racism. Just make that clear. But it didn't detract from what makes America great. Like, everybody thinks the system was broken. The whole time he was Captain America, even though he wasn't Captain America because he gave up the shield and there's another Captain America. But I don't want to give up too much of the story because I want you to watch it yourself. He was the one, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm optimistic, but I'm gonna try. I think the system will work. Like, I don't think it'll fail me. Blah 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 blah. Like, he refuses. He keeps the spirit of Steve Rogers alive. Like, it's much better than that gay comic character or turning Jordan Peterson into Red Skull. I I don't know where we're going here. Maybe I think you should go out and I think you should watch this because we should vote for our dollars and we should tell these corporations that we don't want woke garbage and that we want more of this stuff. America good. Fucking Antifa bad. That's the type of fucking stuff we want to see. So they didn't really call them Antifa. They called them the Flag Smashers, but they were open borders extremists. So, I mean, pretty much the same fucking thing. They were all black and shit. I mean, of course, their motivations were a bit nuanced. They weren't like the reason why they were fighting. They weren't exactly wrong. I mean, but their methods were wrong. Like even Captain America Sam himself, trying to convince the leader to stop, said that he told her, "It's like I understand what you're fighting for, but like." If we're going to be hurting people, I can't be on board with that. And we know you can't be on board with that. You just can't be on board with it. No, pup. Sit down. It's early. Stop messing with me. And my dog, she's like, she doesn't like being on the same schedule. You're on my schedule. You go out at the same time every day. That's how it works. I'm not like the old mama. I'm not going to just listen to you every time you do it. I'm the alpha. But anyway, sorry for interrupting with my dog. I really think that you have to go see this. We have to show Disney that this is the type of stuff we want. We don't want inserted intersectional wokeness here and ruining the story or whatnot. All of the wokeness in this story, it played a major piece in Sam Wilson's character. It fit well, except for that one, like, I don't understand why the cop wouldn't recognize him, but I see where they were going with it, and it's pretty much the story of a black American rejecting wokeness and embracing America and freedom, and it gives me a fucking... Speaking of anti-woke, people are becoming increasingly anti-Antifa now that they're being targeted by Antifa and or now that they've served their purpose in helping to remove the big bad orange man. Let's check this fucking out. Ted Wheeler, the fucking mayor from Portland, is moving and shit now that Antifa's charging his house and he's trying to get people to turn on Antifa after supporting them this entire fucking time. You made your bed and now lie in it, fucker. Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler is moving to avoid... Hold on, I'll get this better. Is moving to avoid rioters to target his home. The Democrat mayor of Portland, Oregon, is moving from his $840,000 condo to avoid rioters who have repeatedly targeted the building, according to the report. You gotta sleep in that bed you made. Ted Wheeler wrote the neighbors in his building to say it would be best for me and for everyone else's safety and peace for him to move from the building the rioters tried to torch on his 58th birthday Monday, according to the Oregonian. I mean, they're not going to stop trying to torch the building even if you do leave. They're just going to follow you. So I want to express my sincere apologies for the damage to our home and the fear that you are experiencing due to my position, Wheeler reportedly wrote, according to a speech. It's not because of your position. It's because of your decisions. It's unfair to all of you who have a role in politics or administrations. You're acting like you did nothing wrong. Oh, it's not your fault. You know it's your fucking fault. Mayor brought his 2-bedroom condo in the building with 114 units in 2017. I would not buy any apartment for that much money. Citing property records. There's regularly been a scene of protests with fireworks lit and lights shown on the building as fires also get lit in the streets. Burn that bitch to the ground. Wheeler has... I don't actually mean burn that bitch to the ground. I mean, that's probably what they're going to do. Wheeler has faced harsh criticisms for handling of the protests in the City of Roses for 97 consecutive nights since George Floyd's police custody death in Minneapolis in May. He has sympathized with protesters, called for cops, and refrained from arrests, and also pledged to defund the police. When I hear him complain, I just hear the world's tiniest violin making this world's saddest fucking song, and I don't give a fuck. It makes me smile. President Trump on Sunday called him a wacky radical left, do-nothing Democrat mayor of Portland who was watched great death and destruction of his city during his tenure. Portland's police chief Chuck Lovell used the arson's attack on Wheeler's condo building to prove that the nightly violence is coming at an increased cost. Yeah, only now that they're targeting you, you fucking sniveling piece of shit. Our elected officials need to do their part to draw the line in the sand and to hold people accountable. Now you want to hold people accountable and call for urgent action now that they're targeting you. But when they've been targeting fucking people all fucking summer and shit, you didn't give no fucks. Fuck you. I hope people leave, and I hope they fucking deal with it. I hope nobody buys your house. I hope nobody sells you a fucking house. You deserve to get fucking surrounded by Antifa and murderized. I don't want to wish anybody to murderized, but karma, you brought this on yourself. Anything that happens as a result of this is of your own doing. You're responsible for it. You made it happen. Wheeler also attacked the acts of senseless violence that range from stupid to dangerous to criminal while highlighting alleged police brutality and saying he still stands with protesters. Yeah, you still stand with the people burning you down. But you don't realize there are not two different groups. They are one and the fucking same. Elected leaders or those seeking office who remain silent in the midst of these acts of violence or criminal destruction are equally complicit, he wrote. Yeah, you are all equally complicit. The community must rise up and say enough is enough and hold all of us accountable. We cannot truly move on together and make the positive change we want to see until the violence is stopped. All violence. We cannot allow our anger. You're not going to stop all violence. We're fucking humans. We're fucking violent people, violent creatures, violent animals. All primates are. We cannot allow our change to destroy what we're trying to support, he said. I stand by a positive movement in police reform, and I stand by the hundreds of thousands of Portlanders who want to peacefully protest and ask more for reform, he wrote. If you're participating in violence, I want to be clear. I denounce your actions. Your actions demonstrate a level of hate and destruction that we will not condone or tolerate. It's funny. It's really fucking funny that these fucking people only now condone the violence when their people are in power. But they specifically supported the violence when Trump was in power. The blatant hypocrisy here is fucking shameful. It's absolute fucking garbage. And these people should probably be rounded up, put into a military tribunal, and executed for treason because they're all fucking traitors to America. They're all fucking money-grubbing, greedy, power-hungry pieces of human garbage. Because if you weren't, you would have been saying this months ago, despite your hatred of Trump. But no, you waited till it affected you. You didn't give a fuck when fucking your citizens, your communities and shit were being burned down. You didn't give a fuck then. I don't think you give a fuck now. You just give a fuck about your own shit. I'm glad to see these fuckers are finally going after government officials instead of random businesses and shit. I mean, if you have griefs, and I don't think you should be doing this, but if you have, for the reasons you want to do this, because I think fucking your socialist communist fuckery is fucking garbage. Your Marxist fucking shit is absolute trash. But if you're gonna fucking play revolutionary, you should actually attack the government instead of your community, because aren't you supposed to be liberating your community from your tyrannical government? I don't know. That seems intelligent to me. I mean, that's how I do it. But these people seem to want to go loot Target with sneakers and shit. What a shame. You're never going to win a revolution, even if you fucking really want one, because you really don't know how to fucking fight one, do you? You guys are all ass backwards. The targeting of